guys, and sorry for such an odd and weird intro. I forgot to film an intro for this video, and I realized after I took off all my makeup, so there's no turning back, so I decided to just randomly make a intro. And so in today's video, I'm going to be recreating a look I saw on Brittney Aldean's Instagram, which is Jason Aldean's wife, the country singer. If you guys don't know him, he's a famous country singer and his wife is beautiful. And she posted like 3 posts on her Instagram of this like hair, outfit, makeup thing that she had going on, and I thought she looked so good. I love the hair, and that's what inspired me to recreate it. And the problem with the photo, all 3 of the pictures, is that she wasn't looking at the camera, and I just could not tell what she was wearing on her eyes. So I looked at her makeup artist, Emily Jemison, her Instagram page, and I found some pictures of Brittney, and the makeup is very similar that Emily does on Brittney. So I decided to just do a look based off of that, which also looked pretty similar to the makeup she had in the photos I'm referencing from. So I went with that as the makeup. And then obviously I tried to do my best to recreate the hair, even though I'm not very great at hair. I gave it my best shot and I think it turned out really great. So I hope you guys really like this video, and please keep watching if you want to see how you can create Brittney Aldean's hair and makeup look from her Instagram. All right, let's get started with her makeup. And from the picture, it looks like her foundation, her skin itself has a very natural glow. It doesn't look too dewy, but you can definitely tell that there is a glow. So to achieve that, I'm going to be using my L'Oreal Pro Glow foundations, and I mix these 2 shades to match the fake tan that's on my body right now. Now, Brittney doesn't have a very intense highlight with her underneath her eyes and in the center of her face, so I'm going to go more natural with mine. So I'm going to be using Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade Custard to add a glow and a highlight. So now we're going to contour the face, and she doesn't have a very warm tone contour. It's very neutral and it isn't very defined. You can tell that there's a contour, but it doesn't look harsh in any way. So I'm going to be using my Smashbox contour stick, which is a beautiful neutral shade. And to make sure it doesn't look like a harsh line, I'm going to rub it on a brush and then use this brush to apply my contour. Now I'm going to set my highlighted areas with the Mercier translucent powder. Then to set the rest of my face, I'm going to be using my MAC MSF powder in Medium Plus. Alright, it's time for eyes, and I moved you guys in closer so you could see. So I'm going to start with my brows, and she has very defined brows. So I'm going to define mine a lot with a pomade, and I'm going to be using the Anastasia pomade in the shade Carmel. Okay, so now that the brows are done, we're going to move on to the eyeshadow. So with her eye looks, she likes emphasis with her liner and her lashes, and minimal product with her eyeshadow. We're going to be focusing on a very soft gold eyeshadow and more liner and lashes. So I'm going to use a cream eyeshadow to start with my gold eyeshadow, and I'm using the Chanel Cream Shadow in Gemme Doree. For eyeshadow, we're going to be using the BH Cosmetics Opalescent palette. I'm going to be using the shade Delight and placing that all over my lid. Now I'm taking Dainty and I'm going to place that in my crease with a fluffy blending brush. Next, with the shade Stunner, I'm going to use that same blending brush and place that on the outer corner. And then with Dainty again, we're going to swipe that underneath our lower lash line. Now we're going to do our eyeliner. So I'm going to be using the MAC Kohl pencil in the shade Teddy to line the upper and the lower part of my lid. Now I'm going to smudge that out with a pencil brush. Now I'm going to take a nude eyeliner and place it on my waterline. And then I'm also going to tightline to darken up my lashes, and I'm going to be using my Nars black pencil. Now we're going to apply some mascara, and I'm going to be trying out this new mascara from Essence called Lash Princess. My friend gave this to me out of a recommendation, so we're going to give it a try. I'm just going to apply some eyelashes. These are from Velour. I do not know the name, but they're a pretty short lash and they have lots of volume, which is what she usually wears, is not a super long dramatic lash, but something with a lot of volume. So now I'm going to use Star to brighten up my inner corner very lightly because she doesn't have much brightness going on in there. Alright, for bronzer, I'm going to be using my Too Faced bronzer, and this is in the medium deep one. Place a little bit on my forehead and then also on my cheekbones. And then for her blush, it looks like she doesn't wear any at all, if not a little bit, and it's a very natural colored blush, not too pink, not too coral, not too orange, not too red, not too nothing. So I'm going to be using my MAC Warm Soul blush. It's a beautiful neutral with a little bit of pink in it, and it also has a slight shimmer to help give that really nice glowy skin appearance. So I'm just going to place this on the back area of my cheeks. And then for highlighter, I'm not going to do anything too crazy, so I'm going to be going in with my Becca highlighter in the shade Champagne Pop. And I'm going to take a fan brush and I'm just going to very lightly dust it on top of my cheekbones. Alright, so now we're going to do our lips, and I just took off all the makeup powder, what was ever on my lips, and made them look really crusty. So we're gonna move on to lips, and now Brittney always does a baby pink lip in all her looks, so that's what we're gonna be doing today. So I'm just gonna use my beauty blender that had concealer on it and just tap it on my lip. So to line my lips, I'm gonna be taking Strip Down from MAC, and Brittney has a very defined lip line and it's a neutral color, so this will be perfect to do that. I'm just going to use my finger and blend that line into my lip so it's not super harsh. And then for lipstick, I'm going to be using my L'Oreal LA Lip Palette, and I'm going to be using this baby pink shade right here. And we're not using a matte lipstick, we're using a cream because she likes her lips with a shine but not too glossy. So we're just going to stick with this. So this is the completed makeup look. I hope you guys like it, and let's move on to her hairstyle. Alright, I am back with dried hair, and now we're going to move on to the hairstyle. So I have never attempted this hairstyle before. I've never done it. I've always wanted to do it. So yeah, we're going to just wing this and see if this looks okay. But I've seen how to create snatched ponytails that are really slicked back. So I think I know what I'm doing there, and then the whole bubble part is really easy. It's just getting my hair really slicked back like that. If I can't do it, I can't do it. Oh well, I tried. So first I pulled my hair forward, and we're gonna work in sections with creating that ponytail. So I want to make sure it's in the center and it's really like a cute little perky ponytail, not one that just sags. So how we're gonna do that is by doing the ponytail in sections, literally. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to start from my crown area right here, And I'm gonna go right behind my ear, all the way down. Okay. Go right behind the ear. And there we have it. Okay, so now that I look really crazy, I have my front section bangs split off, and then I also split the crown of my head right here. And so now we're going to start clipping in our extensions. This is completely optional, but I have thin hair, so I like to add a bit more volume. So I'm going to take a 2-clip extension, and when you guys are doing ponytails, you can't just clip it in straight like this. You have to go backwards because you're going up. So instead you have to clip it in like this way. So now that I split my hair, this is gonna stay on the bottom like so. This top piece that we split, I'm gonna put the extension right under there, so this hair will cover it when we pull it up into a ponytail. And then I'm going to split another section, and I'm going to do the exact same thing. This time I'm going to take a 3-weft clip. And as you can see, it's very raised right here in the back. So now we're going to put this section into a ponytail. So just grab your hair and start putting it in a ponytail. So I'm just using my dense hairbrush to comb it into a ponytail, and then grab any hairspray and spray your hair, so when you comb your hair into a ponytail, it slicks all the hair back and makes it very pulled back and very sleek looking. Okay, every time I come on this camera, I feel like I look crazier. But now we're gonna do the top middle section. So I split that section in half, and we're gonna place a hair extension here. Alright, so now we are going to do the second part of the ponytail. So start combing this out. Now I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to brush my hair back into as slick as a ponytail as I can. And then we're going to use that hairspray and slick it back even more to tame the flyaways and to keep it nice and sleek. And with this section, I was having a lot of issues with my bumps, and it might have been from the extension I put in. I don't know if I put it in right, but I tried my best, but I still had a few bumps. But now I'm just using a bungee cord to tie off my hair, and bungee cords are great for thick and thin hair to give your ponytail a bit of a bounce. And now I'm going to do the same thing again with the top 3 portions of my hair, and I'm going to use little plastic wraps to tie my hair off so the hair ties don't feel as thick in my hair. Alright, so now that my hair is in a sleek ponytail, I would hope so. I mean, this is my first time attempting it, so I am pretty proud of myself. I just can't get my little bumps to go down. The little trick I like to do, since I have a ton of flyaways to help tame them, is I use like eyebrow gel. This one is just from CoverGirl. I picked up at the drugstore the other day, and I just literally just use the brush and I just go over it, and it just helps lay them down. without looking very crunchy from hairspray. So now we have to cover our million hair ties we used. So just take a piece from underneath the ponytail, wrap it around. And you're gonna place the bobby pin into the hair ties. There you go, you have it wrapped now. Now we're gonna create the fun bubbles that Brittney had in her hair. So you're just gonna need just a bunch of these elastic bands. If you have blonde hair, I suggest clear, that's what Brittney used. Now I'm using those clear plastic hair ties to make the bubbles in my hair, and I'm doing about 1.5 to 2 inches apart from each bobble, and then once I tie it, I'm going to give it a little bit of a pull to bounce up the bubble. Now I'm going to thicken them up and give them more volume by pulling out pieces of my hair to make them more round. Alright you guys, so this is my finished hair and makeup. I hope you guys really liked how it turned out. I really like how the hair turned out, and I'm actually quite impressed with myself and my hair skills. And then I think the makeup also turned out really nice as well. I really hope it's close to what she's wearing. I just could not tell from the photo. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this, and I can't wait to see you guys in my next video. Peace!